confused. I have been thinking, who is Very Dark Man? And what is the end result of Very Dark Man? What is the end that he wants to achieve? You know why I'm saying this? I'll first of all tell you a story. Very Dark Man, I believe, cannot be extremely good and extremely bad. If Very Dark Man tells you he's extremely good, he's lying. There cannot be that strong, wicked heart living in a good man. So this video is to tell all the ratters they are in for a big trouble. Very Dark Man is not the saint that he has portrayed himself. Very Dark Man is not the angel that he has portrayed himself. Very Dark Man is not the good man he has portrayed himself. Because goodness and evil cannot live in the same place simultaneously. No. Before I continue, I want to tell you a story. When I was in Spain, I have a neighbor. The neighbor complains about everything I do. He complains about everything I do. I am sleeping, he has complained to the community, because we always will have, if it's a very big house, there's this community where you have the president and all the other. So it was like, I think it was a 4-story building, and each floor has this close to 20 flats. So it was close to 80 flats, 80 flats. And this my neighbor will report me for every little thing. Hey, you're banging the door so hard. Hey, you're playing music so hard. It's past 10 o'clock. You guys are still making noise. And there's funny thing about this, my neighbor. You see my kids, he loved them, or pretend to love them. That is what I think. He loved them so much. He plays with them. That on Christmas Day, he bought them toys. I told my wife, these kids should take the toys back. My wife said, no. Don't do like that. I said, how can such a man that hate us so bad, who want to tell us that he loves our kids so great? You see, that was the dilemma I was. I've never gotten over that incident. A neighbor that hates the father and loves the kids. A lot of people told me, the kids were innocent. It shouldn't carry the hatred that he has for you to the kids. But my question that I ask is, what did we do, or what has we done that this man does not want to see us? He does not want to see us. You see, as a foreigner in your country, I will understand that you think this man has come to my country to seek for employment, to drag the jobs with us, to drag the bosses with us, the economy. He's also struggling with us because he wants to better his life. I understand that. But you cannot hate the father so much, or the parents so much, and love the kids. Because these kids are the product of the father. They will soon grow up, and it will get to a stage they will still drag the economy with you. If not with you, with your kids. They will still drag the jobs opportunity with your kids. They will still drag the transport with your kids. They will still drag the social, the clubs, the bars. They will grow up and will drag. There will be a competition. So you cannot hate the father, the parents, and love the kids. That is exactly what I see with Very Dark Man. Back to Very Dark Man. You see, Very Dark Man came out strongly and hit Nedu. I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. In my mind, I said maybe he's trying to teach D1 a lesson. That even your boss, I will handle him. You are just a little boy. You are just an upcoming. I won't mind you, but I will deal with Nedu because he allowed you use his big platform. Just when we saw Nedu on the floor begging, Very Dark Man said he was accused of defaming and charged to court by the Nedu's team, which of course it's normal because what Very Dark Man has said is enough to end a career, even if it is true. But we allegedly don't believe it is true. Why? Because there's a lot of guys who are just like, I'm assuming that what Very Dark Man said is true. There's a lot of guys who are just like Nedu. They don't have fun with a girl. They go about, I've had fun with this, I've had fun with this, just to boost their ego. I think that was exactly what Nedu has done, and that was what Very Dark Man is angry about. But when a man is done, Very Dark Man has successfully buried Nedu. Just because the team, his lawyers, said they were going to sue Very Dark Man went straight to where he buried Nedu, picked him up, and began to slice him into pieces. Watch the last video Very Dark Man did. The video, the summary of the video was that Nedu, allegedly, nobody know how the voice was generated. Is it AI? Nobody know, but the voice sounds like Nedu's voice. Was telling somebody that he knows a lot of drug baron in South Africa, in Egypt. Was it Egypt or Senegal or Morocco? You know, one or two of those northern African countries. Nedu was claiming that he knew all this drug baron, that he would invite them to come and donate in an educational fund that an organization in UK was trying to use. They invited Nedu in, but it looked as if Nedu went in and hijacked the whole thing. Allegedly, we are assuming that Nedu did that and began to use his own personal account to collect money. Even the money that he was paid to do some of those adverts, he did not. Fine. But we are not doing that video because of what Nedu did. Everybody will know that it's bad. But how can Very Dark Man, a man that is already done, struggling, he came out with another, with receipt to just bury this man? The question I want to ask Very Dark Man, why did you hate your contemporary so bad? Why did you hate people with large platform so bad? Why did you feel that these people with large platform are struggling with you? The impression we get is that you are fighting to be on top. You have said it that for just 2 years alone, you have over 2 million followers. And that's an achievement, I agree. A very big achievement. But then why are you trying to bring others that have also achieved? Because it's not easy to have a large platform, a large follower. Why are you doing everything possible to drag those with large platform down? Bobrisky was one of those that have large platform. Iyabo Ojo, another. Blessing CEO, another. I can go on and on and on and on. I believe what you're doing is the battle for supremacy. You want to be on top. So you hate all the bloggers with big platform. And you are doing everything from the depth of your heart, your wicked heart, to subdue, to conquer, to devour them. And in that same heart, you go to primary school to build the school for them. That was why I made the analogy of my neighbor. How can you, in one heart, hate your contemporary, and with the same heart, love little children? How can you, in the same heart, be extremely good and also extremely evil? The Bible tells us that where there is evil, goodness does not abide. Where there is goodness, evil does not abide. So our conclusion, Very Dark Man, is that you are pretending to be good. Your boreholes are a means to becoming the champion of the social media. Your schools are means of you becoming the king of the social media. Your NGO, when I use the word NGO, a lot of people tend to be confused. It's also a Latin way for saying ONGs. NGOs and ONGs. Like, I've lived in Spain for over 20 years. And Spanish language is from Latin. So sometimes, most of the words we use came from Latin and later changed. So when I say ONG, it's the same thing as NGO. So the question I'm asking, very dark man, I want you guys to share this video and let him get to him. There is no way goodness and evil can reside in one man. What you've done to Nedu is evil. And what you've done to the children in that school in Abuja is good. Something is amiss here. Let us see who you really are. I know with time we will know who the very dark man really is. But from the little indication, but from this little I've watched about him and know a little about life, it is very difficult that goodness and evil reside in the same heart. It is easier to pretend to be good than it is easier to pretend to be bad. And that is why we conclude that very dark man, you are pretending to be good. Because it is much more easier to pretend to be good than pretend to be bad. I want the writer. Keep calm. Keep watching, very dark man. Watch every time his contemporary that is big comes down. The joy in his heart. The smile on his face. You can tell that within him, he rejoices. And who or what do we call such a man? Evil. Very dark man is evil. We don't miss words in this channel. This is how we think. This is what we believe. We might be wrong. It is time that will prove us wrong. Or time that will prove us right. This is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. If it's the first time you're coming across this channel, we ask you to please like, comment, and also go further to subscribe. Remember, nobody knows it all. If any man tells you he knows everything, that man is a fool, because knowledge has no end. And that is why we are leaving a space for you to comment. Tell us if you think we're wrong, but try as much as possible to be polite. This is a matured channel where we listen to clinical thinkers without insults. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but we love you most. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, ciao, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista, bye bye. Thank you.